the magnitude of the season you're having?
I mean, I'm just so focused and thankful that, God gives us an opportunity to go out here every single week and get it done. He allows us to have an amazing opportunity on Green Tree on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I feel like that's where we win games at, So, again, week in and week out, I'm super excited that we have a team that cares about each other, that loves each other, and is willing to put in the work for each other.
I want to follow up with that. After today's impressive performance, second all-time in Miami career receptions, third all-time in receiving yards. Hearing that for the first time, what does that mean to you?
It for sure lights a spark in me. It means everything, to represent this university, and the guys that I'm at the top of the list with are self-explained. They don't need no introduction. They're who they are. And I have a really good relationship with a lot of them, So again, I'm just super grateful to have a team like this, because without this team, without the O-line, without Cam, without the other receivers, and without our running backs, I'm nothing. So.
The secret to the perfect bread? Add moisture.
Obviously, you guys I'm sure like to win every game, by 30 points. But being in these close games, coming back twice, holding up a comeback today, how much does that help you guys as both just kind of grow and help you guys grow together, I guess?
No doubt. I mean, we're going through war with each other, every single Saturday. So I feel like that has a lot to do with our team culture. That we're willing to play till the last whistle, and I mean, leave no mistake. These teams are really good. The reverse, it's conference play. Anything could happen. So again, we're just trying to go in every single week, work super hard, and get a W inside it.
And not asking you to say anything bad about teams you've been on in the past, but it seems like this team has a certain all the cliches can be true. You guys do battle till the end. You are resilient. How different is that from prior teams that you played on?
For sure, that's just a resemblance of the team culture we have. We are so selfless right now, and I feel like that's why we're playing so well. Again, we haven't played our best game yet. We're working towards that, getting closer and closer each and every single week. But again, these guys on our team are great. Really resilient, and we all love each other.
Sam Brown finally out of a game that he's probably been hoping out for a while. You mentioned the resiliency. How do you see him sort of biding his time and sort of when things weren't going the way you wanted, seeing him, how he handled it, and then seeing him have a game like he did today?
For sure, he's a great teammate. Obviously, things are always not going to be, butterflies and rainbows, So, I mean, to see the fight in that guy, to see that guy, finally get, what he deserves is just amazing. I'm super happy for Sam. Me and him have a really, really good relationship, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I love that dude. He brings it every single week, and really experienced, played a lot of football, And again, just so much love for that guy, and he cares truly about this team.
You talked about the good relationship you have with some of those great receivers that have come through here that you're now being kind of compared with. I'm curious, as you talk to them, you get a vibe like this team can be like some of those teams, that it has the same sort of special ingredients to get to where those guys were able to get Miami to in the past.
Yes, sir, no doubt. I actually talked to Reggie Wayne, before pregame. Lamar Thomas is always around, and everybody loves Mike, So I always talk to those guys, and those guys are all saying, they wish they could be in our shoes, on the team that we have. So that really means a lot coming from those guys, that have done so much in this game of football. So again, I have unlimited respect for those guys, and anytime I can get a word with those guys, it's just amazing, and I really pay attention.
Two more for X.
I don't want to focus too hard on next week, but being from Broward County, how big that this rivalry game is. As a senior leader, and this being your last go against Florida State, what's the message going to be going into this week?
Just practice super hard, leave no doubt out there. We're versing a really good football team. FSU has a lot of good football players on their team. Haven't executed the way they wanted to this year, but they're still a really, really talented football team, and we're going to have to, respect them and bring our full force effort on Green Tree these next couple days, and should be a really, really good game.
X, I want to follow up after the player-led meeting. What was said in the meeting? Did you guys feel like you met expectations in this game?
No doubt. In the past, we haven't been successful all 5 weeks. So big emphasis this week was practice super, super hard. I'm not going to say everything that was said in there because I'm going to leave that to us. But I'll say the biggest emphasis was, practice as hard as you could. Practicing hard is the recipe to success.
Thanks,